Hi, this is Greg and Celeste with Sulcata Grove, and today we are going to be tasting this Ryan mango. This is not one that we grew. Ryan mango is originated down on Four Phillies Farm, which was a mango farm that no longer exists, and they had some really good varieties that are hard to find anywhere else now. But it is now being grown
Truly tropical.
Which is where this came from. This one was sent to us by Bart Formoso.
Yep. So thank you, Bart, for sending us this.
To give us one to try, because
one of his favorites, and he was a little nervous though because he didn't want it to sell out.
Well, it's a nice heavy mango. It's about the size.
The biggest coconut cream, but bigger.
It's bigger than any coconut cream, but it's. Anyway, we'll give it a try here.
Oh wow, very juicy.
Smells mango. I mean, there's nothing.
Yeah, a little piney. He did mention that this year they weren't quite as good as the year before, maybe because of rain or whatever.
Well, I didn't have one last year, so I won't have anything to compare it with.
And we had no rain this year, so. I think that's why our mangoes have been extra good this year. Is it's just been so dry. They're
not getting washed out.
A lot of flesh on that.
Yeah, it reminds me size-wise a little bit of a Harvest Moon, which is nice because you can get a huge amount of flesh off of them.
That's really interesting.
I got some skin in it.
It's piney near the skin.
I'm going to try to get all that skin off. You don't get any of that.
Reminds me of something I've had before. It's pineapple-y, but not really. Like that's the, I don't know. There's a flavor in there that maybe like lemon pineapple, but it's sweet. Very juicy.
It's very juicy. It's very melting. There's no fiber. It's sweet. It does have some tartness, but it's not. It's not sour. Got too much skin.
You know how if you eat something and it's like pretty good, and then you do like a key lime over it, and it makes it just like, wow, that much better. No. That's what. Well, you don't eat a lot of Mexican food, I guess. But like it's like a mango, and then it got like a hint of wow with like a key lime or something.
If I was gonna pick out the strongest flavor, it would be a pineapple, but it's like a canned pineapple, which to me there's nothing wrong with that because it's not a sharp. I do like canned fruit. It's not a sharp, sour, tart pineapple. It's a sweeter.
It's interesting though.
But it's not strong pineapple like the Sugarloaf. Right. That's like tastes like
when it's
eating
more
pineapple.
Underripe.
Yeah.
That's a really good mango. And if they're usually better, then.
Well, the flavors that it has are all lemony and pineapple-y, but it's not sour. But it's got the lemonade type flavor to it.
Kind of like if you made lemonade with pineapple. That was sweet. But it's not really pineapple. It's similar to pineapple, but it's not exactly pineapple. And to me, it's got, like, you drizzle a little, like, key lime or lemon over it.
Well, pineapple lemonade is I'm trying to think if I can see if I can find something that's more descriptive than that. But it has a very melting texture to it. It really just dissolves in your mouth.
And juicy. I guess
it is very juicy, yes. Yeah. Tiny bit of pininess to it. It reminds me of Freshen Up gum
Do you remember that?
No.
You don't remember that
Fresh.
gum?
Oh, I mean, I remember commercials, but I didn't.
It was a little square gum, and you
chewer.
bit into it, and then the center was like liquid filled. It came in like little square things. You bite into it, and it's liquid filled. Like you can bite into it.
It's just that's that melting texture. Just you kind of bite down, and there's nothing left but juice in your mouth.
Melt onto your tongue. This, it's like the juice comes out when you bite into it.
I'm just having a trouble putting a finger on.
I'm so surprised this isn't a more popular mango.
Yeah, it's very good. It's and size. It's a beautiful mango. It's got great color. It's clean. It's a perfect size.
And they're near the coast. I think Truly Tropical has a real nice breeze and everything, so I don't think they get a lot of issues with.
I know I tend to often make mango comparisons to the different components in a fruit cup. And this has some of those
It has a little bit of the
feelings,
pear
but I can't,
flavor from the fruit cup.
But not the texture.
No.
Well, it's not spicy. It's not.
It's not too sweet.
It's stuck in my throat. It's not a really complex mango flavor. The main tones are a sweetness with the sweet tart. Lemonade-y. I mean, lemonade is probably the most descriptive of this.
But not like a lemon meringue flavor.
It's got a tiny hint of pininess, a tiny hint of resin.
It's clean. It tastes really clean.
Yeah. Juicy and refreshing.
I like that.
But it's very good. I mean, I guess if I had to compare it to another one, I was thinking maybe more like, I was going to say kind of like a Glen, but with a different flavor.
It tastes a little more like a Harvest Moon to me than a Glen.
It might have some parentage similar with Harvest Moon because the fruit itself it's got a lot of some characteristics in there of that.
Was it Golden Lippens, the other one from Four Phillies Farm that was so good?
I think that was one, and there was a Hawaiian one that I remember, and I don't remember the name of it, but that I remember Wayne was always looking for that one that used to be at Four Phillies Farm that was from Hawaii, but I don't remember the name of it. It wasn't Dwarf Hawaiian, but it was.
I thought Golden Lippens was the one he always looked for.
Different. I think he had that one. Okay. Anyway, so that's the Ryan Mango. Very good. As my understanding is, it's very hard to find. There aren't many people who are growing it right now.
And it may only be at Truly Tropical. That might be the only place where you can buy the fruit.
The only place I've seen any reference to it is there, so I don't know. But yeah, it's very good. If you get a chance to try one, give it a try.
The Pioneer there.
A little more resiny. Be good though. I'm all sticky.
You could eat near the seeds.
I am going to eat near the seed now.
Yeah, just see how it tastes near there. Let's give it the full review.
All right. Just juice it, just gushing out while I'm doing it. Can you drip it down here?
What a nice opportunity to be able to taste this mango.
All right. You want to try some of this near the seed, or are you worried?
Yeah, I want to eagle about the seed. That's good.
Very juicy.
It's got just a little creaminess near the seed. But a little more resin too. That creamy and resin near the seed.
The texture is what I really like. It's just a very, and maybe because this one's just at the right stage of ripeness, but it's just so melting.
It's good.
And good.
Yeah, I would grow that tree. I mean, it's a good mango.
I need a shower now.
I mean, you're covered.
Well, this is how you're supposed to, this is what you should look like when you've enjoyed a mango.
Yeah.
A trip to the sink is
Yes.
always necessary. I can feel it on my face. Anyway, so that's a Ryan mango. Again, it's not a really super complex flavor like an ice cream or something that's got the different levels in the plants. It is very, what you taste from the beginning is what you get all the way through, but it still is very good. I would give that a 9.
Yeah, me too.
I think that's very good.
And if they're always that clean,
Well,
that
yeah,
would be really
I don't
nice.
know.
I don't know.
A lot of how clean a mango is, there's two things that influence how clean and pretty the skin of a mango is. One is the genetics and the other is the growing conditions. And some of them, if you plant your trees really close together or in areas that don't get good airflow, you tend to get a lot more of these little black spots. Sometimes the entire mango will be pretty much black. And then when you have ones that have a lot of resistance with good airflow, you get really nice, pretty clean, pretty fruit like that. So,
But maybe all their fruit is pretty because they have a nice breeze. I don't know.
well, it helps.
I know.
Doesn't change the taste, but
But rain can.
pretty fruit is always just a little more fun to eat. All right, well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
From the tree and the mango down to me. Put the mango in a sack, put the sack up on my back. Everybody now come along.